Hi, welcome to another WordPress tutorial. This is your host Laura Mathis. Today we will be going over the basic setup of WordPress. You've just gotten WordPress installed and you're ready to start setting up your site. The first thing you're going to want to do is set up your basic settings and install a theme. So I will show you that here tonight. You're going to want to go to your login and sign in. And come down to your settings, general, choose a site name, site title. I'm going to call this Tiffany Weed's Place. I'm setting this up as a sandbox page, and I will give it the tagline, Place to Explore. You're going to want to generally leave these at the set default. Email address, you want to have a valid email address in. You're going to want to choose whether you want people to be able to register or not for your site. Since this is a test site, I won't be allowing membership. If you do allow membership, you want to be able to choose what the new user's default role is when they subscribe. If you want them to be a subscriber or administrator or editor, what their role is going to be. Generally, you probably want to leave it at subscriber so they can't just go in and start accessing things in your admin area. You're going to want to choose a time zone, city closest to you. Mine, since I'm over here on the Pacific Northwest, is Vancouver. You want to choose your date format for your site, how you want your dates to look. I generally like the month spelled out like that. Choose a time format. And the day that you want your week to start on. I prefer Sunday. Once you have those changes set in, go ahead and click Save Changes. Okay, once your settings are saved, if you go ahead and go to your site, you can see already that your site name is now different. And here's your tagline over here. And I will show you how to get rid of this basic theme that comes installed on it. So the next thing is under Settings, go to Writing. Here you want to choose the size of your post box. If you want how many lines, you can change this to anything you like. Your default post category. Once you get more categories, then you can have things to choose from. Generally, the default's okay if you just want to set this up as a basic blog, which is what we're going to do today. There's not too much here that I generally change except for the size of the post box on this. There is more settings. And also, if you want to be able to access it from something like your iPhone or something like that, you'll want to enable this here for remote publishing. If you have an app to your iPhone, I was setting mine up the other day and I had an app and I had to go in here and check this to enable it. Go ahead and save your changes. And hopefully the server's going to stay running smoothly for us tonight. Once your settings are saved, we will continue on to the reading settings. Now here is if you want your front page to show all of your latest posts, or if you want to set it up to be a static page. If you change it to a static page, then you want to change your front page, and you can choose the page, and you'll want to set up a separate page for your posts, which page you want your posts to go to. For today, we're just going to leave this with your latest posts. The blog place shows at most. I generally prefer 5. Just as kind of your own preference how many posts you want to show on the front page or your blog page. If you want your articles in a feed to show summary or full text, and this right here is fine to leave. Go ahead and save changes. Okay. Next we will go to discussion. Okay. The default article settings, you have to attempt to notify any blogs linked to your articles. It's checked. Allow link notifications from other blogs. Allow people to post comments on new articles. So your preferences. Depends on what you want. The comment author must fill out name and email. It's a good setting to choose. Users must be logged in and registered to comment. I don't generally choose that one. They don't need to be, if you want them to be able to leave comments on your site, you don't necessarily want them to have to be logged in order to do that. Here I generally automatically close the comments on articles older than 14 days. I leave this one checked, enable threaded comments. Here you want to break your comments into pages. I generally set this to 25. Anyone posts a comment, it will email you. If someone, or if a comment's helpful moderation, will send you an email. Again, those are your own preferences. Before a comment appears, this is a pretty important one. You don't just want anything spam or anything showing up on your website. You want to make sure that you check this, that an administrator must approve the comment before it shows. You don't just want everything showing up there. And the comment must have previously approved a comment before it appears, if it's someone that has posted on the site before. If you want to put in the moderation or the blacklist, we're going to leave that blank today. If you want the people's avatars to show, if you have an avatar set up with Gravatar or icons, you can choose which one you want. And if your site's going to be suitable for all audiences, if it's going to be PG, R, or X, you want to make sure that you choose your rating. This is going to be safe for all audiences, so just leave that there. Go ahead and save your changes. Media, I don't generally change anything here. I just leave it at the default. And I'm got an error. Okay, and we're back. Let's see. It's going to go to media. Privacy. See if we get better luck. Here's where you check if you want your site to be visible to everyone, or if you want to block search engines. I'm going to go ahead and block the search engine since this is going to be a test site. I don't need Google and everyone coming in and searching it and seeing it. Generally, when you're kind of setting up your site, you may want to block the search engines, and then once you have it all set up and ready to go live, go ahead and check your live setting, or if you're just ready to go live, go live. Save your changes. And I'm going to have to speed this up here a bit if I want to get through up to the themes. Time limit for YouTube there. Okay, your settings. Go to permalinks. This is an important one. You want to make sure that you get your permalink settings set up. Yeah, it didn't load up correctly for some reason. I'm having problems off and on with our server a little bit. I want to choose your custom structure here, and this slash %, post name, %, slash is what you want to put in here for your custom structure. This is real important that you get this set up. It looks a lot nicer for your pages and your page names and stuff once it's all set up. And that is all of your settings. Go ahead and save your changes. And hopefully it loads correctly this time. Okay, once your settings have saved, we will go under Appearance to Themes. Click on Install Themes. And you can either search through theirs. I'm going to go ahead and upload one that I have ready here today. You can upload a zip file. Find a theme with the zip file. You go to Browse. Find your zip folder, your zip file. Go ahead and install it. And activate it. And you go back to your site and hit the refresh button. You'll see you have your new site up there, new theme. You click on it, you can see a sample page, and you are ready to start blogging. This has been Laura Mathis with another tutorial video. Thank you for watching.